Hi guys, good morning. This is Julia from Deutschland. Today I've decided to continue making some videos about the Goethe Zertifikat C2 because I've got a lot of feedback, mostly positive feedback, that you really want to hear more about this exam, about the details of preparation, maybe even like the schedule, the timetable, how you can manage everything just in the short amount of time, I would say, because personally I got ready for this exam within 2 months, July and August, and then in September I had the exam. The video I've decided to start from the very beginning. Where did I start? What was my first actions when I've decided that I want to take this exam? First of all, let me explain you why have I decided to take this exam, not DAF, test DAF, or any others like TELC. Initially, I was getting ready for the test DAF, but then I checked and I understood that I'm gonna take the test DAF digital version. Somehow I was sure that it must be the same as paper version, just like on the computer. But actually no, it's a completely different version of the exam that you need to get ready with some special equipment or some special books. I didn't really want to take the digital exam. That's why I've decided very quickly in June, that I was still planning, I've decided to switch to Goethe Zertifikat C2 because it's like the highest level, so if you pass it, it's the best of the best, and it's accepted in all the universities in Germany. It's written, so you always have to write, you always have to use your hands. That's what I like, because I do think that it's hard to take the digital exam when you're accustomed to these habits to mark everything when you read, like keywords. That's very important for the understanding and to complete the task. So I've decided that test stuff, it's not my cup of tea, and I just want to concentrate myself on Goethe Zertifikat C2. It's accepted everywhere, it's paper-based, and it's the highest level. Keep in mind my background, that before taking this exam I have been studying German language for 4 years at university as my primary language, but I can say that it's still 80% of self-work, hard self-work. So I just got the basics at university. You can get them somewhere in the cars, language cars, but mostly yeah, I've studied myself. I have already made one video where I shared my secrets, how to get to B2 level in German in just 10 months. I've shared it, you should check it out and you're gonna like it. First things first, I visited the official website of Goethe Institute, to find out where I would like to take this exam, what date, and all the other details. So for example, be careful, in Washington DC everything was okay, I got my results in 4 weeks, but in Russia I've read that if you choose literature topic for writing part, it might take up to 6 or even 8 weeks to get your results. That's why if you're getting ready for the university, for any scholarship, you need to keep in mind the terms. On the official website, I think it's been updated every year. You can find the sample test. That was the first thing I've done. I've decided to take some time to go through it, to solve all the tasks, and I was scared. I was shocked. I didn't believe I would be able to make it. So mostly the vocabulary is very complicated and was unknown for me at that time. When you're doing the sample test, you don't have to care about time, just start getting used to this system. But you always need to keep in mind when preparing and actually preparing for the exam, you need to keep in mind that all the parts have different duration. The reading part is 80 minutes. For listening, you're gonna have 35 minutes. Writing is 80 minutes, speaking just takes 15 minutes, but it's the whole, it's the most stressful part, as you know. If you choose to take the literature topic in the writing part, I'm gonna tell about it way more in detail. You need to consider some extra time to start reading the book, because in my case, the book was Gilge einer von uns, and it was about 250 pages. I had to find the book somewhere. I downloaded, by the way, I've downloaded it from a very useful website from Goethe as well, where you can like borrow this book for a week or 2 weeks and enjoy it. After going through the sample test, I've decided to dig into the internet. Who has done it before me? What experience they can share? What resources they give? That was not that productive, I would say. I just found some articles and few videos on YouTube about this topic. That's like one of the reasons I'm sharing it right now. When I've already been through it and I know how stressful, how hard it is, I'm just here to motivate you and tell everything is possible. 2 months, me on my own, everything's gonna be fine. I've decided to focus all my efforts on 3 books. I have already shared them in this video. One more thing I found useful is the Notion app. You can find it verb version or for your phone. I would highly recommend it to use on the laptop, because there you can make all the notes, mark down all the unknown vocabulary you face during preparation of the exam, and you can just gather all the information together, and you can actually really build the system for preparation for this exam. That's what I'm trying right now. The last thing before immersion into this preparation, so basically preparation in my case was just solving all this exam variants all and over again. Last thing you need to establish, you will need to get used to it, is the podcasts. You will have to listen to them every single day. That's the most important. If you don't live in Germany, I'm not in Germany, I'm in the US right now, you have to immerse yourself into this German-speaking atmosphere. Podcast is the must. It's easy to find time for them, you know what I mean? Films and series, I didn't have much time to watch them, but still, if I wanted to watch something, I would definitely watch it in German. Books and articles will be a big plus as well. I would suggest articles more. Goethe Institute actually gives resources for podcasts and for articles as well. I will share them with you. I didn't use all of them. Some I have already known before I saw them, but there are some good ones. So now just inhale, exhale. In the next video, we're gonna start with the parts. Just in the chronological order as they follow in the exam. And I will share you all the small things, useful tips, and my strategies to work very efficiently. Thank you for watching this video. If you are interested in taking the Goethe Zertifikat C2 exam or any other Goethe exams, they're quite similar, just give me a thumb up so I can know that you like it and you find it useful as well. See you in the next video. Bye bye.